Alright guys, so here you see me dehydrating the nail plate, and I usually do this twice just because uh, you don't have to worry about touching the skin. You can get up in the cuticle as much as you want with this dehydrating. And then you're going to see me prime, and I prime twice. So this video is sped up. I wait about 30 seconds in between the first prime coat and the second, even though it doesn't look like it in this video. I do have an announcement, and I will talk to you guys about something later in the video. I just want to get through, the main part of this prep and applying the form, how I do it, and then building with this builder with the precision applicator. So this is my base coat. I love this. I've explained that. And here I take what's on the brush and I put it in between two nails. So then I don't have to go back to the bottle to grab more or take some off. I am scrubbing it into the nail plate and making sure that everything is, you know, everything is covered evenly. And I'm making sure that I'm taking it all the way out to the sidewalls and I'm scrubbing. And then, I will hold my brush up near the cuticle and slowly just kind of pushing and bouncing my brush to get that gel to move closer and closer to the cuticle area without touching it. Um, yeah, here you see me splitting the gel between the two fingers, and I'm kind of struggling. It's hard, trying to do this on camera. So, but you see me kind of struggling and pushing, just inching that gel up slowly. It's even slower in real life. And I'm leaving this little hairline between my skin and the nail or the gel. So I'm not touching my skin. Again, don't touch your skin with this, or you're going to have issues with your gel application, the builder gel. If you touch your skin with the base gel and cure it like that, your builder gel is going to follow that base gel, and it's going to follow it quick. So it's going to flood your skin over and over and over again. As much as you try to wipe it off, it's not going to work. It's going to follow that base gel. So that's your roadmap. You need to make sure your base gel is perfectly around your nail plate without touching your skin. So here you saw me take the inside part of the sticker and put it on the underneath of the form so that it helps with structure and it doesn't cave it in on me. And then I'm pinching my skin below. So I have it lined up with my joints and my knuckle. That's how I line it up. This is the builder gel that I'm using. This is Gershion. I got this in a kit. It came with 5 builder gels, and oh, I was having trouble, so I'm cutting off the bottom because I can't hold my finger down using me and, those wings being on there. But wait till you see how pretty this color is. Seriously, this color is just so pretty. I know in the light you're not see the intensity of the color, but you will see it once I pull my finger away. Um, yeah, it's like this pale bubblegum pink color. Not like when you pull the bubblegum out of the wrapper, but more like after you've chewed on it. So it's just a really light pink. It's really pretty. This is number 17, if you would like to know. So after making the tip of my nail, I go in with a slip layer, and I'm going to do the same as I did with my base gel. I'm going to push that up in cuticle and everywhere that I want my nail to be. So this is going to be another part of the roadmap once I start to structure the nail or build my structure. Here I'm struggling, and this pinky was so hard to do on camera. The other fingers aren't as bad, but So, and I really want you to see how close I'm getting up towards that skin. I am only leaving like a small hairline. I don't want it to be touching my skin, but I do want it as far back as possible. So this slip layer, it helps me when I'm laying the builder gel down with the applicator. It helps it to self-level easier. If I wouldn't have put on a wet layer and not cured it, I brushed that layer on and I did not cure. So it's still wet under there. It helps the gel that I'm putting on top to flow into that in self-level. Otherwise, having a drier plate, just having that big gel at the bottom that was already cured, it wouldn't want to self-level as well. I hope you understand that. Um, so here I'm going to go in and move it around a little bit more towards the apex the way I want it and getting it closer to the cuticle using my brush. I was kind of struggling to get it up in the cuticle with the applicator. This is the only nail that I had that issue with though. It's just so hard to get your pinky, especially with a form one. It's not like using a nail tip. So I'm just making the nail a little bit more level, less lumpy. And here you see me pinch at the bottom and pull down to get the nail form off. There I go again. I'm going to roll my form after putting that sticker under there. And then I'm going to pinch the bottom just so I have an easier application. And then I align it with my knuckles and, the line up the middle of the form. And then when I pinch, I make sure I pinch down on my skin, like on my fingerprint, so that I'm getting a good curve. I'm making sure that I'm pinching underneath that form as much as I can without taking it away from the underneath of my fingernail. I don't push it up so much that my fingernail is not touching it. It needs to be touching it. You can see there where I showed you. Um, and then here, this is where I make sure that I builder gel on the tip of my nail, and then I, bring it up to my sidewalls, almost up to my skin. And I want to make sure that, I have a good attachment there. That's where my main focus is, and then on the shape. So I'm going to show you here in a second the sidewalls. There, you see me making sure. I do not want any type of gap or ledge. If I do, then I'm going to cause, if it is not straight out from my sidewall to the extension and it's not covering all of the sidewall, if I have a little bit of my sidewall exposed, that nail is breaking off. That's where the structure needs to be. That's where your apex starts. You do not want to not have your extension go straight out your natural nail on the side into the extension, a smooth transition. If it's not a smooth transition and you can see where, there's a gap, your nail's snapping off. So that might be an issue. If you're having nails snap at the ends and just break and you're doing firms, you need to be looking at your sidewalls and making sure that those sidewalls are covered and that the extension right after your nail, your fingernail, that right after your fingernail ends where the extension meets, there is a perfect transition. And you don't want to file that away either. So if you have nails snapping, you need to be looking at that. Here you see me going up to my sidewalls again. And I'm making sure that I make contact with that gel. So when I build the extension, the gel will automatically, reach for the other gel, creating a smooth, just a smooth transition. I don't know how else to explain this, honestly. Um, and then here I'm working on the shape of the nail. And then here is the slip layer that I do not cure. I do not cure this. So remember, um, I do know some people that will go in with a layer like this, cure it, and then do another layer as a slip layer. That's all preference. If you want to do that, go ahead. If you don't do that, don't. I mean, it's on you. But here you see me making sure that I'm putting that everywhere that I'm going to want my extension to meet up with my natural nail and get it as close to my cuticle and sidewalls as possible. So here I just took a brush, using an applicator, wasn't able to get up to the cuticle area as close as I wanted it, so I just went in with a brush. I'm bouncing, I'm consistently squeezing the applicator tube to pull gel, and then I'm bouncing my applicator tube. You know, I just consistently moving the tube where I'm going to want the gel to be and consistently squeezing the tube. So think of it like this. If I'm consistently putting pressure on the tube for the gel to come out slowly, then there's always a bead at the end of the tube nozzle. And in order to help it blend in with the rest of the gel on the nail, I'm kind of like wiggling the tube slightly, bouncing it slightly, just causing enough vibration for that gel to mix with the gel already laid. So the vibration helps it level together. Just a little bit of vibration, not a lot, not, I'm not sitting there stabbing at my nail or bouncing up and down off of the nail. I'm just causing a little bit of vibration, and it really helps me with my application. As long as I'm consistently squeezing on my tube, I can move pretty fast. Um, I'm pretty fast at doing builder gel nails with a precision applicator. I don't know if I can call Gershion's tubes of builder gel precision applicators. I know that Young Nails uses that name for their tubes of builder gel. So, but this applicator bottle, pretty much. Um, but yeah, so you guys get the idea of what I'm doing, right? I put my base gel down, scrubbed it into my nail everywhere I want the gel to go. Then I put a slip layer to help the leveling once I start building the structure with the applicator. And then I'm just consistently squeezing out a small amount and moving, kind of bouncing back and forth with it just to help the leveling. And I'm pushing it up into the gel that's there. So, all right, getting to my announcement, my channel's going off in a different direction now. I'm still going to be building nails, doing Watch Me Works. This weekend, I'm going to be doing a nail party. So, there's going to be probably like 3 more Watch Me Works uploaded next week. I'm still going to be doing those. I'm still going to be doing cute press on nails, doing scenes. Here's my nails finished. So here's the finished filing, and then these are just going to be a simple set. This is mainly just to show you how to build a nail with builder gel with an applicator. They're so pretty though. Look at that color. You can really see the color in this scene. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of clear glitter just to make it a little shimmery, and then a top coat. But back to the new direction. So I'm also going to start a little mini series with these creatures. I've always drawn creatures, ever since I was in school. I'd come up with these cute little ideas for these little people, and, I would collect them. And they turned really cute. Some of them were bombed, and I wouldn't keep the ones that I didn't like. But I mean, now I've came up with like 200 little creatures, and I've wanted to put a storyline to these creatures. And I think now is like this perfect time to come up with a storyline that almost runs along reality. with everything that's going on in the world right now and everything that has happened that's like so unbelievable, I really feel like, now is a great time to add my storyline. So I'm going to let this storyline play out on nails. I'm going to start doing 3D creatures on nails and, showing my creative side and this part of me that I love. I'm seriously so excited about this. Like, this is my love. Like, this is going to be able to show a part of me that a lot of people haven't seen before. You know, I started this YouTube channel to show, people, me doing what I love. And after starting it and doing these nails, I realized that, doing Jack Frost or doing the Grinch or doing, Watch Me Works, which I really love my Watch Me Works, but doing these other characters was just a recreation. And I didn't feel so great about that. I really wanted to show my creativity. So I hope you guys are excited with me. I really do. I I really am excited for this little mini series. And if you don't have me on Instagram, you might want to add me so that you can see ahead of time what I'm going to be making videos of. I always post pictures there first. So that will give you a heads up whether you should watch out for another creature video. I hope you guys like that. What if there wasn't a zombie apocalypse come 2021? How can you, top murder hornets and Trump and COVID? I mean, 2021 is going to bring some shit. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm really just waiting to see how everything plays out for 2021. And, I think a zombie apocalypse would be pretty cool. So, yeah, my creatures, I love them. I'm going to show them, showcase them on these nails, 3D nail art. And then, of course, you're still going to have my cute little nails to watch me make. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I'm so excited. This is like really what I wanted to do. I wanted to show a part of me, and this is really me. I'm such a nerd. I love sci-fi. I love, old horror movies, especially the Little Shop of Horrors, and I'll still be doing some recreations. I love George Romero's Dead, all of the Deads. Yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm such a nerd. So I hope you guys are excited and I hope you subscribe and really, just stay tuned for everything that's to come because I know I only have a couple movies on my, or videos up on my channel right now, but I've only been here for 2 weeks. So I think that's pretty good to have 9 videos in 2 weeks. And, my consistency is just going to get better. Um, I'm going to start uploading a couple videos a week. But yeah, stay tuned. Definitely add me on Instagram, subscribe, and here's this beautiful, simple set of nails. I love this set. This set is so cute. I'm wearing it right now, and I love it. So yeah, go Gershion, go the applicator tubes. I'll leave a link in the bottom. Have a great day.